Good evening. This is Spirit University, and this is Spiritology 104. Okay, I know it's been a while since I've been back for the classes, but if you've been following me, then you know that I've been ill for a while. And I still am, but I'm much better. Thank God for that. Much, much better. Uh, I'm getting over lymphedema flare up, and very painful, not as painful as it was. My daughter has been very helpful uh, with taking care of me and giving me things that I need and everything else. But I still have the flare up, but like I said, it's better. I have a machine that massages my leg, and I put ice on it and other things. And I remember this from the last time I had. It's been a while since I've had this flare up, but it's a flare up, and wow, it was painful. The pain is little tiny bit now compared to a 10 plus. It's like maybe a 2, and that's only when I'm walking. Otherwise, I don't get the pain, and I don't have to take the pain medication. I don't like taking the pain medication. So that's enough about me. I'll put it in tea time with the host. I'll let you know more. But right now, it's the class, and I will get on with it. And with this, the spiritology class and Spirit University, and I'm your host, Spirit. Okay, and this is called Why Empathy. All right. Um, Empathy is often confused with sympathy. It is not the same thing. Okay. We all have empathy, but the thing of it is, no, we don't all have empathy. No, uh, people that are narcissistic do not have empathy, but everyone else does have uh, a degree of empathy, and I'll explain that better as I go with the explanation of sympathy. Sympathy is a feeling of pity. Okay, that is like, for example, uh, someone losing their uh, father or something. Then you feel for that person, and that's the feeling of pity because you can. Uh, well, a narcissistic person can't do this, but other people can. Uh, uh, you probably think about if that was you. You put yourself in that person's place, and that's the explanation of pity. On the other hand, a person that has empathy, you can actually feel what somebody else that has lost a parent, you can actually feel that the what that other person is going through, everything. But like I said, empathy is, you will have it like in from 1 to 10. Most people, because they really don't pay attention to empathy, they think of it as something else. I don't know, like paranormal or something out of a horror movie, because they think they can't feel that. They think of it as something else. They don't understand empathy. But I can explain something with you from my example. Okay. Um, Me, uh, like I said, most people, not narcissists, has a degree of empathy in them. All right. Uh, when I was growing up, I had, well, like I said, everybody has it. So I had it. Uh, but the more I was alone by myself, because of the way I was brought up, I had a lot of brothers and sisters, like 6 sisters and 3 brothers. But I wasn't close to them. Uh, it wasn't because I didn't want to. It was, we had, I don't know how to explain it, but say it. Uh, my brothers and sisters didn't like me. Uh, for example, like I said, I'm just going to say it. They were jealous of me, and they still are. So, and plus they're narcissists. So that was the reason. I didn't understand it at the time, but I understand it now. Uh, Narcissists don't have feelings. Okay. So it was like growing up, and it was like I was some type of harassment all the time. So I was hiding a lot of times, you know, and I would spend time with my father a lot, but that's another story. So because I able was by myself alive, my uh my degree of empathy grew. So, and I think that empathy is was protection from for protection for me, because I was able to feel things. Like for example, like if one of my sisters or whatever was headed my way, I could feel it. So I would hide someplace or whatever. Like I said, it was a protection uh, for me. And also, too, when there's danger or something, I can uh, fe- feel that and know that it's coming. Uh, like, for example, before I may, you may have heard this story. If you follow me, for example, you probably have. Um, so when this is high, my degree of empathy is like 10 plus, and it's growing. Uh, I could feel the pandemic coming. I knew it from the time that I didn't know exactly what. It was like something scary that was coming. I didn't know, but I knew it was going to be devastating. And that started from the time that before I moved here, which was about 3 years ago, I started feeling that. And I was thinking to myself, something is coming. I don't know what, but something is coming. And for some reason, God wants us to move. And so my daughter had been putting in the steps for this move, and she had already asked me, and I had already told her. Well, anyway, I'm going to continue that story in tea time with the host, but right now I'm going to go with the class and continue with the studies. But like I said, empathy is often confused with sympathy, which sympathy is a feeling and empathy is not. Okay? And there's two ways you can develop empathy. Give your full attention and consider other people's perspectives. Okay? Uh, and then the next thing is this, okay, with empathy. Three, and then take action. Okay? And then the signs of empathy is this: you are good at really listening to what others have to say. Okay? This is how you can tell whether or not the whether you are 1 or 10. But everybody has empathy except for narcissists. Okay? But and here are some signs of empathy. You are good at really listening to what others have to say. And then, two, people often tell you about their problems. You are good at picking up on how other people are feeling. Yeah, let's see. That's mean. 4, you often think about how other people feel. Yes. Other people come to you for advice, and you often feel overwhelmed by tragic events. Definitely. Okay. And the next is examples of empathy. Okay, let's see here. Sensing someone's emotions. That's what I was saying. I can sense emotions from people. Imagining yourself in someone's situation. Yes. No, I'm right there. I can feel exactly what the person is feeling. Feeling strongly for people who share your identity and feeling happiness for someone else's happiness. Okay. Let's see here. And okay, I'm going to go back over this so you can, if you missed any notes, you can fill in. Okay. All right. How to develop empathy. There's 3 ways. 1, give your full attention to the situation. And 2, consider other. people's perspectives. And three, take action. Okay. And the signs of empathy are these: you are good at really listening to what others have to say. Yeah. Two, people often tell you about their problems. Yeah. You are good at picking up on how other people are feeling. Okay. And four, you think about how other people feel, and other people come to you for advice, and you often feel overwhelmed by tragic events. Okay. The next is are you know the next is examples of empathy. Okay. Sensing someone's emotions, imagining yourself in someone's situation, feeling strongly for people who share your identity, and feeling happiness for someone else's happiness. Okay. So, in conclusion, these are signs, and these are signs of how you can develop empathy and examples of this. Empathy and sympathy are not the same. Sympathy is more of a feeling of pity for another. So, okay, that is module two, and that's empathy. And why empathy? I feel that God gave us empathy to protect us. And once if you haven't been paying attention to that, to your empathy, if it's a one or two or something like that, or you've been thinking that it's something else, no, that is your empathy. And you should know it. And from these, uh, the information that I've given you, uh, you can make it stronger, because in time it has helped me, and then sometimes it has, oh God, really brought me down, because I can feel others feeling so strong, to the point of making me ill. And when it gets to that point, I have to excuse myself and just be by myself and just be with God until I am strong enough to go out again and be around people that is. So it's a good and a bad thing, but it's a gift, and it's from God, and I thank God for it. And I probably will do another class on empathy, but it won't be in this module. Maybe in next module I will go farther with it, but not in this module. We will concentrate on different things, like intuition and tears and uh, different things. Um, on these things I'm giving you, it's important for you on your spiritual path of wellness. It's very important. You have all this information. That's why I said make yourself a booklet and copy uh, And the notes that I've given you, take them, make a notebook, and put these notes in there, because on your uh, spirituality journey, you will need to look back on these notes that I've given you and study them and try to understand them. But I will be giving you more information because this is a lifelong journey. Spirituality is a lifelong journey. It is a lifestyle. If you want to feel better about yourself on a daily basis, this will help you. All right. And it will help you to help other people also too. So until next class, thank you so much for coming. And I enjoy you all. And the next class, I'm not sure. Probably be, it might be before the end of this week. I'm not sure, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling this good, then definitely. But this is module, I think it's module 2. So the next one is module 3, and I'm not sure uh, the name of that one. But I will see you soon. Thank you. Take care of yourself and each other. And please pass it on. Thank you and good night.